Now we move into the next asana, Vrishapati Asana. So Vrishapati Asana is where you're going to sit on, we can start with the left leg. So sit on the left leg and raise the right over the left. So sit on the left heel and raise the right over the left, bringing the right leg to the side of your left hip, bringing the right heel to the side of the left hip as much as possible. Bring your leg as backward as possible and place your hands on the top knee, one on top of the other. Fix your gaze at the tip of the nose and visualize that you have a temple inside of your heart for Swamiji. Visualize you have a temple inside of your heart for Swamiji. And now we are going to be changing the pranayama from this asana to the Sitkari Kumbhaka, which is clenching the teeth and inhaling through the gaps of the teeth, making a hissing like sound. Inhale through the gaps of the teeth, making a hissing like sound, and perform the Mula Bandha and hold the japa Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham.
Imana Goda Agrakaridavo Pagabjimani Pasati Ani Modiye Dikulani Chera Se Pana Pani Adar Rahe.
Relax as we now move into the next asana, which is Dhruvasana. So in Dhruvasana, as your left heel was under you, you're going to slide the leg to the side. So in Dhruvasana, you're going to slide the heel which was under you to the side, and once again fix your gaze to the third eye. Fix your gaze to the third eye and interlace the fingers. The fingers are going to be in a particular position where you're going to be touching the left middle joints of the fingers with the right fingertips. So with the left hand fingertips, you're going to be touching the middle joint of the fingers with the left hand, and then place it right in front of you, in front of your stomach. So you will be placing your palm upward. So the whichever palm, so if you're touching with the fingertips of the right hand to the left palm, the left palm will be facing upward. So whichever leg is on top, the opposite hand will be facing upward. So whichever leg is on top, for example, if your right leg is on top of your left leg, the left palm will be facing upward with your right fingertips touching the middle joint. Make sure you're getting the subtle details right. Now visualize Dhruva grass or Bermuda grass in your inner space. Fix the gaze to the third eye and continue to perform the Sitkari Kumbhaka, inhaling through the clenched teeth, holding the breath once you have inhaled, and then exhale through the nostrils. Perform the Mula Bandha and the Japa Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham.
आवाहता की अंगुल्या की बीचले स्यंधिष्य जेमना हाथ की अंगुल्य का अंगर लगावे.
The next asana is Sukadeva Asana. Now in Sukadeva Asana, you're going to continue to keep the legs in the same position and bring the tips of the fingers and the thumbs together, forming the Padma Mudra. Bringing your fingers like a lotus. And place it on the top knee. Visualize all the gods and goddesses are pleased with you and blessing you. Fix your gaze at the tip of the nose and continue to perform the Sitkari Kumbhaka, inhaling through the clenched teeth, exhaling through the nostrils, and holding the breath after you have inhaled. Hold the japa Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham.
वे हथेली सुबह करे नासा अग्रतरणों कार धारे पावन धारे सहित सुचारे सोनर काव्य शक्ति को लगावे.
Now relax and place your hands in the same seated position. Place your hands on the feet and hold your feet. Whichever foot is on the side. So basically you'll be holding your opposite feet. So just hold on to the feet and keep your head, neck and spine in a straight line. Keep your head, neck and spine in a straight line. Fix the gaze at the third eye. Fix the gaze at the third eye. And visualize that Shiva has blessed you to go beyond all material needs. Bring the heels as close to the hips as possible. Bring the heels as close to the hips as possible. If possible, touch the heels to the buttocks. Continue to perform the Sitkari Kumbhaka, the Mula Bandha, and the Japa Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham.
प्रथम जीवनो पाव ऊंचावे दाई झमका उपरी करी लावे Dai Bhakati Taka Anagodam Uparathala Kare Thane.
Now in the same seated position, hold on to the big toes. So just hold on to the big toes with all of your fingers and lean forward and down as much as you can. Lean forward and down as much as you can. Bring the forehead as low as possible. And visualize a fish in your inner space. Gaze to the tip of the nose. Continue to perform the Sheetkari Kumbhaka. So however low you can go, push yourself forward. Your hips are going to stretch nicely, your hips and your hamstrings. So go as low as possible. Go as low as possible. Pushing yourself forward. Fix the gaze at the tip of the nose. Continue to perform. Breathe. Continue to breathe in the Sheetkari Kumbhaka. Hold the Moola Bandha and the Japa Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham.
Jimano Pagadai Jamghapari Rasa Yeliko Ilagave Dabaya Doudaralo Gulpo Jimana Gidaki Mahili Asya Parirase Do.
The next asana is Gomukha Asana 2. Continue to be seated in the same position. We are almost there. Continue to be seated in the same position. And now, if you have your right knee on top, then you will raise your right hand up and bring it backward and down. And then with your left hand, you will bring it from down, and then you will interlace your fingers behind the back. So if you're able to just touch the fingertips, that is fine. Push yourself further. Open up your shoulders as much as possible. Open up your shoulders as much as possible. And pull your hands down until you're able to hold them comfortably. Not just hold, but hold them comfortably. This asana, visualize the cow. Visualize a cow in your inner space. Fix the gaze on the nose and perform the Sheetkari Kumbhaka. Inhale intensely through the clenched teeth and exhale through the nostrils. Performing the japa Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham.
Tana Kurma Pitaischa Smhes Garudamevacha Vatayanam Gomukam cha Bharadvajam Trivikramam.
Yes, now all of us can stretch our legs out, give our knees a nice shake, relaxing the ankles and the knees. Just stretch out your legs, give it a shake. Yes. Now that we performed with the right leg on top, this time you're going to sit on the right leg and bring the left leg on top. As we now move into Vrishapati Asana, on the other side. So sit on the right leg. Sit on the right leg, place the left leg on top, and now place both the hands on the top knee. Place both the hands on the top knee. Now visualize a temple for Swamiji inside your heart center. Visualize a temple for Swamiji in your heart center. And gaze at the nose. Fix your gaze at the tip of the nose. Perform the Sheetkari Kumbhaka, inhaling through the clenched teeth. And hold the japa Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham.
Imana goda agrakaridavo pagajimani pasati ani modiye dikulani cherase phanapani adar rahe.
Yes. The next asana is Durvasana. On the other side, as we now slowly extend the feet which was there, slide the feet. So slide your right leg from under the perineum to the side of the left hip. Continue to keep the hands on the top knee. Visualize the Durva grass or the Bermuda grass. Gaze to the tip of the nose. Perform the Sheetkari Kumbhaka. And hold the japa Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham.
Aijhangapakari jimano pagadai pasati ani.
Now we move to the next asana, Sukadevasana. Now bring the wrist together, the little finger and thumb together, and in the same seated position, place your hands on the top knee like a lotus. Visualize all the gods and goddesses are blessing you. Fix the gaze to the tip of the nose and continue to perform the Sheetkari Kumbhaka. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham.
उभयहते लिसुधे करे नासा अग्रतरणौ को धरे पावन धरे सहित दुष्साधे सोनर काव्य शक्ति को लगावे.
Now we move into the next asana, Datta Digambarasana. In the same seated position, now hold on to your feet on each side with all of your fingers. Keep your head, neck and spine in a straight line. Gaze to the third eye. Gaze to the third eye and visualize Paramashiva has blessed you with all the material needs that you need. Visualize the Sheetkari Kumbhaka. Continue to perform the Sheetkari Kumbhaka and the Moola Bandha. Tightening the perineum with the japa Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham.
त्रिकुटी दृष्टि धरे पुनः धीरे समशरीर राखे करि धीरे.
Now continue to be in the same seated position as you move to hold on the big toes with your fingers. Hold on to the big toes with your fingers and lean forward and down. Lean forward and down, bringing your forehead as low as possible. And fix the gaze at the tip of the nose, performing the Sheetkari Kumbhaka. Moola Bandha and the Japa Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham.
जी मनो भगदाये झमघ परी रासे येली कौवे लगावे दावाये कौ भारलो घुल्प जी मना गीडकी माहिली अस्या परिरासे दौ.
Relax and now raise up. And now with your left leg on top, raise your left hand and lower it backward as we now move into Gomukhasana 2. So raise your left hand, lower it backward, and with the right hand from the bottom, raise your hand as much into your back as possible and interlace your fingers. Fix the gaze at the tip of the nose and visualize your face. Visualize yourself as the face of a cow. Now perform the Sheetkari Kumbhaka, Moola Bandha and the Japa Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham.
तार्मकूर्म पीठैश्च सिंहैस्गारुडमेव च वातायनं गोमुखं च भारद्वाजं त्रिविक्रमम्.
Now relax, stretch your foot in forward, and let's give our legs a gentle shake, loosening out the legs. Now we move into the next asana, Dhirasana. So in Dhirasana, you're going to sit on the heels. So sit on your heels. So all of us can sit on our heels and place your hands on the respective knee. Keep your head, neck and spine in a straight line and visualize the space of bravery, inside your inner space, and fix the gaze at the tip of the nose. Now the pranayama is changing from this asana to Rechaka Kumbhaka, which is inhale through the nostrils and then exhale. And when you exhale, hold your lungs empty as long as you can and then inhale. So this is the Rechaka Kumbhaka. And now perform the Moola Bandha, pulling the perineum in and up, and hold the japa Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham.
वामे भग घोथना ही वाली तेना पनो गुडानी नीचे आड़.
The next asana is Dakshina Padasana. So remain seated in the same position. So we'll start with the left leg. So now you're going to be seated on your left leg and raise the right leg, bringing the foot flat on the mat with the knee by the chest. So bring your heels as inside, touching your buttocks as possible, and fix the gaze to the third eye. Visualize Swamiji in your inner space and the space of bravery inside your inner space. Fix the gaze to the third eye and continue to perform the Rechaka Kumbhaka, inhaling and exhaling. And when you exhale, give a small pause before inhaling, holding on to the empty lungs, and then inhale. Perform the Mula Bandha. And hold the japa Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham.
दनियाधीरासन तथा वानपादधीरासन ए धीरासना वान्तरभेद चे.
Now we move into Dakshina Swasa Gamanasana. So in Dakshina Swasa Gamanasana, you are now going to be sitting on the ground as you are sitting on the leg. Now just sit on the ground. Now bring the knee which was raised towards the buttocks and bring the other heel by the side of the foot. And now hold on to the opposite forearms around the raised knee. So around the raised knee, hold on to the opposite forearms. And fix your gaze at the tip of the nose. And bring awareness to the outgoing breath. Bring awareness to the outgoing breath as you inhale and then exhale. When you're exhaling, bring awareness to the outgoing breath. And after you exhale, hold the breath. Hold your lungs empty as long as you can and then inhale. Perform the Mula Bandha and the Japa Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham.
उलतीरेति दबीबना बारदायने बेसवुम ते दक्षिणस्व सगमनमासनम कहेवायचे.
Now switch the legs. So the leg which was raised, sit on that leg and raise the opposite leg, placing the foot flat on the ground with the knee by the chest into Vamapada Dhirasana. Keep your hands on the respective knees and fix your gaze at the third eye. Visualize the space and state of bravery. Continue to perform the Rechaka Kumbhaka, the Mula Bandha, and hold the Japa Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham.
दनियाधीरासन तथा वामपादधीरासन ए धीरासन वातम वामतरभेद चे.
Now we move into Vama Shwasa Gamanasana. So in Vama Shwasa Gamanasana, you are going to move the leg from under the perineum to the side of the foot and wrap your hands around the raised knee, visualizing and bringing control over the outgoing breath, exhaling as slow as possible with control. And now fix the gaze at the tip of the nose. Continue to perform the Rechaka Kumbhaka and holding the Mula Bandha. Hold the japa Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham.
Daba Dhagarane Adadi Guda Adhar Rakhi Bezvumte Vamaswasama Gamanasana Kaheva Yache.
Now we move into Pashasana. So Pashasana is a nice back opening asana where we're all going to get a nice stretch. So in Pashasana, you're going to turn to one side. So first come on to your heels and you can bring your feet together, your knees together and turn onto one side, placing one hand on the ground for balance at first. And you're going to turn yourself as much as possible and with the other hand from the behind your back, you're going to interlace your fingers behind your back. So to make this asana easy, first all of us can put our hand around one knee alone. So put your hand around one knee alone and with the other hand interlace your hand behind the back. So we'll turn around and also show you how your hands would be from the back side. So start with one knee, bringing your hand around one knee and then interlacing your hands behind the back. So now once you're able to do with one knee, you can go bringing your hands around both the knees. To do this, you need to twist your body even more, as low as possible. So bring your hands as low as possible and then you'll be able to interlace your hands around both the knees. So let's take a moment to nicely twist our body to one side. So nicely twist your body, interlace the hands behind the back. So if you're finding it difficult, then before even you interlace your fingers, to first get the twist of your body, to first twist your body nicely, place one hand on the ground, place the other hand on the side and push yourself. Push yourself with the elbow. Push yourself and turn back. This will first open out and nicely twist your body. So once you nicely twist your body, once you feel you have nicely twisted your body, then you can try wrapping your hands around the knee. So visualize your hands have become ropes. Visualize your hands have become rope and wrap your knees. So wrap your knees nicely around the back, visualizing your hands have become rope. Continue to perform the japa Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham in your inner space.
पादतले भूमौ निधाय जानि उरसि निधाय विपरीतहस्ताभ्यां गुरुसहितजङ्घे निबध्य तिष्ठेत् पशासनं भवति.
Yes, and now from the same position, so if you did on the right, then go to the left, and once again twist your body as much as you can. First, nicely give yourself a twist as much as possible, and then once you have twisted your body nicely, then you can attempt to interlace your hands, wrap your hands around the body. You can start with one leg and then wrap your hands over both the legs. Fix your gaze at the tip of the nose. And visualize your hands have become ropes and bound your body. Continue to hold the japa Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham.
पादतले भूमौ निधाय जानु उरसि निधाय विपरीतहस्ताभ्यां गुरुसहितजङ्घे निबध्य तिष्ठेत् पशासनं भवति.
Yes, now you can relax and just stretch out your legs. So now we move into the next asana, Simha Rupaka Asana. So now let's all fold our legs and we are going to cross our calves. We are going to cross our calves behind us and then sit on the heels, placing your hands on the knees with your head, neck and spine in a straight line. Now exhale forcefully with your tongue sticking out, visualizing yourself as a lion. Visualize yourself as a lion and gaze at the nose. Perform the japa Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham.
सीवनीं गुल्पदेशेभ्यो पीड्य वृत्क्रमेण तु प्रसार्य जानुनोर्हस्तावासनं सिंहरूपकम्.
Relax. You can all relax. Continue to be seated in the same position, but you can stop the exhalation. Now we move into Guptasana with our legs continuing to be crossed behind. Just sit with the hands rested on the knees and fix your gaze to the tip of the nose. Visualize Swamiji in your inner space and perform the Sahaja Kumbhaka, which is just the simple breathing, inhaling and exhaling with awareness, and hold the japa Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham.
जानुर्वोरन्तरे पादौ कृत्वा पादौ च गोपयेत् पादोपरि च संस्थाप्य गुडं गुप्तासनं विदुः.
And now we move into Viyogasana. So now stand on your knees. Stand on your knees and cross your feet behind, bringing the feet as close to the opposite knees behind your back as possible. And now you're going to lean backward. You're going to lean backward and you're going to hold on to the calves. You're going to hold on to your calves with the fingers inside and the thumbs outward. So hold on to your calves. Visualize Swamiji in your inner space and visualize that Swamiji is removing all of the pain and suffering from your being. Fix the gaze on the third eye. Continue to perform the Sahaja Kumbhaka, the Moola Bandha, and hold the japa Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham.
गोडाम वामो उभय होई गोड़ा आदि राखे डोई दचि बाधके पानी रहावे फनो वाम गोड़ा दिगिलावे.
The next is Harinasana. Continue to be seated, standing on your knees. Continue to stand on your knees. Uncross the legs. Bring the knees as close together as possible. And interlace your hands in front of your chest. So now you're going to jump like a deer. You're going to, from this position, you're going to kick your legs up. Visualizing a deer jumping. So with the heels, you're going to try to touch your buttocks. Visualize a deer jumping. Keep the balance. Keep the balance as you perform this asana. Do this again and again and continue to hold the Moola Bandha, perform the Sahaja Kumbhaka and the japa Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Now we are going to continue to be standing on our knees and keep the heels flat. Bend your back nicely, lowering yourself down and hold on to your ankles in Ushtrasana 3 as you visualize yourself as a camel. So let's all take a moment to nicely stretch our stomach, our back, and lower ourselves down into Ushtrasana 3. Perform the Sahaja Kumbhaka and hold the japa Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham.
मेरुदंड ग्रंथि दाहल्य संपीड्य दयि सुपुमां कपोष्ट्रासाभ्यासं पुरान्मित हितासना.
Relax. And now we move into Malasana. So in Malasana, let's all now come to a seated position. So In Malasana, the first step is raising our legs onto our shoulders. So all of us raise your knees, your legs onto your shoulders. Nice and high. And place your palms flat on the ground, opening them nice and wide. So bring your legs as high as you can. And now you're going to lean forward. You're going to lean forward and lift your buttocks off the ground. Come on, Kailasa, Malaysia. It's not too hard. It's not too hard. So you can also try to first stand up. So you can also try this method. All of you can stand up, lower your body down with your hands under, bringing the hands under, and then sit on your hands. So we'll show a close-up of this once again. The Acharya is going to stand up now. So now from this standing position, you're going to slowly lower your body down, keeping your hands inside, and then sit on your hands, and then lean backward. Lean onto your hands, and then raise your legs. So you can all try this. It's not too hard. It is not as hard as you think. Let's all take a moment to try this. Come on, Kailasa, Malaysia. Try it. First try it, then if it's hard for you, then you can give up. But first try. And go slow. Don't be too fast. Nandakumaraya, நீங்க ரொம்ப சீக்கிரமா பண்றீங்க. அத விழுந்துட்டீங்க. மெதுவா பண்ணுங்க. உங்க கை வந்து நல்லா ஸ்ட்ராங்கா இருக்கான்னு பாருங்க. உங்க கால் வந்து கிரிப்பா இருக்கான்னு பாருங்க. அதுக்கப்புறம் மெதுவா கொஞ்சம் பின்னாடி சாஞ்சிங்கன்னா உங்க காலும் மெதுவா தூக்கணும். மெதுவா தூக்கிட்டு அதுக்கப்புறம் நீங்க வந்து காத்துல இருப்பீங்க. உங்க கால் காத்துல இருக்கும். உங்க மொத்த பாடியோட வெயிட்டும் உங்க கை மேல இருக்கும். So do it slowly. So get into this asana slowly and lift your legs, visualizing that your legs have become a mala, a necklace around you. Perform the Sahaja Kumbhaka and hold the japa Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham.
हस्ताभ्याम अवनीमवस्तभ्या स्कन्धयो जानुनी संस्थाप्य पाष्णिम उरसी निधाय तिष्ठत् मालासनं भवति.
Good. We have a few participants who are able to do it. Good. So now we move into the first karana of the Tritiya Vinyasa Krama of this third sequence, which is Gangavatarana Karana. So in Gangavatarana Karana, we're all going to first get into a standing position. Everyone please stand up. So now from this standing position, you're going to arch your back forward. You're going to bend your back forward, placing your hands on the ground. And then once you bring your hands on the ground, you can walk your legs backward, bringing your stomach onto the mat, and then lift your legs and come onto your stomach, and then lift your legs off the ground. Like in Dhanurasana. So we'll show it to you once again. So from a standing position, bend down, placing your hands on the mat, and then walk your legs back, and then come onto your stomach, and then lift the legs and the thighs off the mat. With the hands on the ground. And your head will also be raised up. So this is the Ganga Avatarana Karana. Let's all perform it once more. Let's all stand up. Lean down and forward, and then slowly walk your legs down. It should be a graceful motion. So nice and graceful. Lower your stomach onto the ground. Paramayogaya, you're not lowering your stomach onto the ground. Your entire stomach onto the ground, and then raise your thighs off the ground and your head up with the hands on the mat. So this is the Ganga Avatara Karana. So now we move into the next asana.
Let's stand. So please get yourself partners. You want to place the top of your head onto the ground and hands onto the ground. And then bring your knees towards the back of your arms. From this position, bring your knees towards the back of your arms. And then slowly lift your legs up towards the sky. And balance yourself. So let's partner together in this. Please get yourself your partners. Please pair up. Make sure that your hands are in front of your head, so you have a nice angle of a three-pointed balance between your hands and your head. So hold yourself in that position. Once you are done, then you can switch partners and repeat the same. You can switch partners and repeat the same. Please switch partners and repeat it. Come on, all of you, try to lift your feet off the ground, balancing yourself on your head. And hold the position. Visualize Swamiji as the divine masculine energy flowing through your body, and the internal japa Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham.
योगासनस्तस्य योगी भवति साधकः नरासनं यं करोति स सिद्धो नात्र संशयः.
Relax. The next asana is going to be Adho Mundasana. Once again, we are going to continue to stay with our partners, but you can switch partners and repeat this. So what we are going to do is, once we get ourselves into the headstand position, you are then going to take the support of your partner and then raise both your hands off the ground, balancing yourself only on your head. Balancing yourself only on the head. So you're going to do this with your partners. Come on, all of you, get your partners. So the partners will gently hold the feet and also try to lift them off the ground, reducing the strain on the neck. Once you feel you have done, you can switch partners and repeat. All of you, first enter into the Shirsasana, and from there, once you find your balance, and then slowly you will lift one hand off the ground at a time. all of you try doing the Adho Mundasana? Please perform the Adho Mundasana. Two people can support. If you need assistance, there can be two people who support and hold the position. Repeat with the other partner. Come on, all of you, try doing the Adho Mundasana. At least try to lift one hand off the ground. While doing this, you're going to visualize Paramashiva keeping you stable with balance. The internal japa. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham.
अथासनप्रभेदं च शृणुमत्सिद्धिकाङ्क्षितं येन विना पूरकानां सिद्धिमात्रमहीतले अधो मुण्डासनं वक्ष्ये सर्वेषां प्राणिनां सुखं ऊर्ध्वमार्गे पदे दत्त्वा धारये मारुतं सुधिः.
Relax, all of you relax. Come on, settle down on your mats. All of you settle down on your mats in Vajrasana. Let's rotate our neck. Start rotating your neck clockwise and in anti-clockwise direction. Push your neck to the left and right. Try to apply a little pressure with your hands. When you pull your head towards the left and right, forward and backward, just stretch your neck out. And relax. So the next asana we're going to be entering into is going to be the Midaki Pavasana 2. For you to enter into the Midaki Pavasana 2, as you sit on your knees, continue to be sitting on your knees, you're going to be interlacing your fingers and placing them on the ground on the right side of your body. Bring your head forward and down, bend your head forward and down. As you enter into the Midaki Pavasana 2, now visualize Swamiji in your inner space, Swamiji purifying your entire body. And perform the Sahaja Pranayama, inhaling and exhaling, visualizing the prana flowing through your entire body. Now, have the internal japa. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham.
आसन को अनुकूल में बाह्य जागी।
Relax. The next asana we are going to be performing is going to be the Midaki Pavasana 2 on the other side. Interlock your fingers and place them on the other side of your body. Bend forward and down, bending your head forward and down. Visualize Swamiji in your inner space, purifying your body. And perform the Sahaja Pranayama. Inhale and exhale. Visualizing prana flowing in and out of your body. Now, have the japa internally. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham.
आसन को अनुकूल में बाह्य जागी।
Relax. The next asana we are going to be performing is going to be Virasana 3. Now sit on your knees with your heels outside your hips. Place your hands on top of your knees and bring your gaze towards your nose. Sit straight. Sit straight. Now we are going to be performing the Sahaja Pranayama along with the Uddiyana Bandha, which means you're going to inhale and forcefully exhale through your nose and pulling your stomach in and up. And then relax and repeat. Continue to perform the Sahaja Pranayama along with the Uddiyana Bandha. Visualize Swamiji in your inner space as you continue to perform the Sahaja Pranayama and the Uddiyana Bandha. And the internal japa Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham.
दंड पद्म भरद्वाज वीरवज्र समादितो आसनानि सदा कुर्यात् सुदीर्घैरे च पूरकैः.
Relax. The next asana we are going to be performing is the Senasana. Now, you are once again going to have the support of your partners as we perform the Senasana. So first you are going to be placing both your hands on the ground and you are going to kick your feet up into the handstand position. And from here you are going to go down, bringing your forehead towards the ground and raise yourself again. So this is Senasana. So let us first make sure that we are doing this along with our partners. All of you, please partner up. first let us focus on raising ourselves onto our hands, and once you are there, then you are going to go down and come up. Make sure that you are opening out all your fingers wide onto the ground. Please partner up and please try. If you have done, you are going to repeat it. With your partners. While doing this, visualize yourself as a hawk scooping down to pick up its prey, and the internal japa Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham.
विपरीतनृत्ये स्थितौ नासिका भूमौ संस्पृश्य ऊर्ध्वं नीत्वा पुनः संस्पृशेत् शेनासनं भवति.
Relax. All of you relax. You can come back to your mats. So the next asana we are going to perform is going to be Pincha Mayurasana. You might need assistance in this also. You can see how we are doing it first and then you can repeat. So first you are going to be placing your elbows and your forearms on the ground. Place your elbows and your forearms on the ground. So your palms are actually together. Okay, in this position you will see that your palms are together. Now keeping your palms together, you are then going to be having your elbows in a triangular position. And once you are in this position, then you are going to kick your feet upward as you enter into the Pincha Mayurasana. You are going to kick yourself up, and the partner who is going to hold, which is going to hold a light support here as you perform the Pincha Mayurasana. Let us try this with our partners. All of you, please pair up and try to do this. Switch partners. If you have tried, you are going to switch partners and repeat. While doing this, you are going to be visualizing yourself as a peacock in your inner space. You are going to visualize yourself as a peacock in your inner space. And the internal japa Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham.
मायूरस्पिञ्छमायूरं पद्मपीठसमन्वितं कौकुटस्गर्भपिङ्गं च कौर्मं योगनसिंहकम्.
Relax. All of you relax. The next asana we are going to be performing is going to be Godohikasana. With your toes on the ground, raise your heels up, place your perineum on your heels, your knees off the ground, and bring your hands into your fist and place them on your thighs. Bring your gaze towards your nose and balance. Balance yourself. Visualize yourself milking a cow in your inner space. Visualize yourself milking a cow in your inner space. And the internal japa, Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham.
उत्तपार्श्वे समायोगे राहुरुत्कटिकासनं पार्ष्णिभ्यां तु भुवस्त्यागे तत्स्याद्गोदोहिकासनम्.
The next asana we are going to be entering into is the Ushtrasana 4. Now stand up on your toes and raise your arms above your head. You're going to stand up on your toes and raise your arms all the way up above your head. Keep your arms separated. Keep your arms separated. Raise your head upwards. And bring your gaze towards your third eye. Come on, lift your heels. Go on top of your toes. Raise your hands up. Visualize yourself as a camel in your inner space. And the internal japa, Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham.
पादाङ्गुल्याभ्यां भूमिं धृत्वा बाहूर्ध्वीकृत्य तिष्ठेत् उष्ट्रासनं भवति.
Relax. The next asana is going to be Tadasana 2. Now, once again you are going to raise your hands above your head. This time placing your hands in the Anjali Mudra, bringing your palms together. Your heels are on the ground. Raise your hands up and gaze up towards the sky. Gaze up towards the sky, feet together, bring your feet together. Bring your feet together, palms together, raise it up towards the sky and gaze up. Visualize yourself as a mountain standing stably for thousands of years in your inner space. And the internal japa, Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham.
महामुद्राबद्ध कोनो ताडासन विभेदकान् विनोतानं सदा कुर्यादन्तर्वत्नी पतिप्रिया.
Relax. The next asana we are going to be entering into is the Talasana. Now you are going to be standing with your feet flat, and this time you are going to be extending your palms all the way up towards the sky, palms facing the sky. So your wrist is bent and your palms are facing the sky. You're going to gaze forward. Look forward, raise your hands up. Look forward, not up. You're going to look forward, not up. Look forward, your palms are facing up. Feet together. Visualize yourself as a palm tree in your inner space. And the internal japa, Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham.
देहात ऊंचा करिने पंजाब होला राखिने उभा रहे घूमते तारासन कहे वाजछे.
Relax. The next asana is going to be Kulala Chakrasana. Now, with extending your arms towards the sides, parallel to the ground, without bending your elbows, you are going to just swing your hands forward in a circular motion. While doing this, you are going to visualize yourself as a potter's wheel as you perform the Kulala Chakrasana. And the internal japa, Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham.
हस्तो प्रसाद्य भ्रामणं कर्तव्यं कुलालचक्रासनं भवति.
Relax. The next asana we're going to perform is going to be Panchasana. For you to enter into the Panchasana, as you're standing on your feet, stand straight, cross your arms around your chest and hold on to the opposite arms. Stand still. Bring your gaze towards your nose. Bring your gaze towards your nose and hold. Hold the position. Have the internal japa. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham.
तिष्ठेद्भुवस्तरे मुनिः कृत्वा हस्तपरियष्टिं सिद्धं सेवेत सिद्धये.
Relax. The next asana is going to be Ardha Chandrasana. Now stand on your right foot and place your left foot against your right knee. Place your left foot against the side of your right knee. Bring the palms together in front of your chest. Balance yourself. Balance yourself here. We are now going to perform the Ujjayi Pranayama and the Uddiyana Bandha, which means you're going to inhale through your nose and your mouth together and then forcefully exhale through your nose and pull your stomach in and up into the Uddiyana Bandha while balancing yourself in the position. Continue to perform the Ujjayi Pranayama and the Uddiyana Bandha. Have the internal japa. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham.
एकपादेन भूमिं वष्टभ्य अन्यपादतलेन ऊर्मवष्टभ्य तिष्ठेत्. आष्ट इति पुनः पुनः कर्तव्यम् अर्धचन्द्रं भवति.
Relax. The next asana is going to be Sankhasana. Now, as you stand on your left foot, you are now going to bring your right foot on your left thigh. Place it on your left thigh, and from here you're going to try to sit down, squat down, and then come back to a standing position. As we perform the Sankhasana, try to squat down as much as you can and raise yourself up again. As you do this, you're going to visualize yourself as an arrow in Paramashiva's bow and the internal japa Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham.
तिष्ठसन्न्यपाश्न्य इतरजघनप्रदेशे सम्पीड्य स्थातव्यम् उत्थितव्यम् इति पुनः पुनः कर्तव्यम् शङ्क्वासनं भवति.
Relax. The next asana is going to be Ardha Talasana. Stand straight with your head, neck and spine in a straight line. Raise one hand up towards the sky. Raise one hand towards the sky. And look forward, gaze forward. Stand straight. Now visualize yourself as a palm tree in your inner space, and the internal japa Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham.
देहात ऊंचा કરીને પંજા કહોલા રાખીને
Relax. You can drop your hand. We are now going to repeat the Ardha Talasana on the other side. So raise your other hand up towards the sky and hold the position. Stand straight, look forward, raise the other hand up towards the sky. Have the internal japa Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham.
દેહાત ઊંચા કરીને પંજા કહોલા રાખીને ઊભા રહે મોટે તારાસન કહેવાય છે.
Relax. The next asana is going to be Virabhadrasana 2. For you to enter into the Virabhadrasana 2, this time you're going to be bringing your right foot forward, step your right foot forward, kick your left foot back. So the right foot is pointing forward and the left foot pointing towards the side. From here, bend your right knee, bringing your thigh parallel to the ground, and extend your arms in front and behind you and gaze forward, gaze forward. Visualize yourself as Lord Virabhadra in your inner space as you perform the Virabhadrasana 2 and the internal japa Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham.
उत्तानपादं क्रौञ्चं च मरीचिं वीरभद्रकं नटराजं त्रिकोणं च सुप्ताङ्गुष्ठप्रसारणे.
Come back to the standing position. Next we are going to be performing the Parshva Konasana. So similar to the Virabhadrasana position, once again you will be stepping out your right foot forward, left leg towards the side. Now you're going to place your right hand in front of your right foot and raise your left hand up towards the sky and look up. Look up. Now bend your knee, the right knee, slightly. Have a bend on your right knee and stretch your hands up towards the sky. Visualize Swamiji in your inner space as we perform the Parshva Konasana and the internal japa Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham.
सप्तचक्रक्षालनाय वृक्षासन विशेषकाञ्चनेन इन्द्रियदाराध्य कोणभेदान् समभ्यसेत्.
Relax. The next asana is going to be Parivritta Trikonasana. In Parivritta Trikonasana, you're going to extend your feet, right foot forward, left leg toward the side, and this time without bending your knee, place your right hand in front of your right foot and raise your left hand up towards the sky. Come to this position. Now from here you're going to twist yourself, bringing your left hand to the other side of the right foot and raising your right hand towards the sky. Visualize yourself as a triangle in your inner space And the internal japa, Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham.
सप्तचक्रक्षालनाय वृक्षासन विशेष कांचनेन्द्रियदाराध्य कोणभेदान् समभ्यसेत्.
Relax. Now slowly lay down on the ground in Shavasana.
Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda 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 Paramashivoham. Om Shivoham. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. 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 Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham.
Bring your awareness back to your body. Bring your awareness back to your body. Move your fingers, move your hands. Bring your knees towards your chest and slowly come into a seated position. Come to a seated position. Let us now end the session with the Purna Mantra. Om Purnamadah Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Hari Om Tat Sat Sarvam Bhagavat Shri Nithyananda Paramashivapadukarpanamastu. Om Nithyanandam. Thank you everybody. Nithyanandam. Let's